quick video here for another Looney Tunes Part 3, and then after this we'll get into Power Rangers stuff for Legends of the White Dragon. This Part 3 of Looney Tunes is about Looney Tunes Back in Action. Now, Looney Tunes Back in Action is technically a sequel to the first Space Jam, but not really. It wasn't really considered as a official sequel, but at that time when Space Jam was out, and then they had this movie with Brendan Fraser, and Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, and even Scooby-Doo's in there with Shaggy, Scooby-Doo, and all the other cartoons from that time period of the early 90s on the Warner Brothers lot, just to name a few of those. You have Brendan Fraser as a security guard, and his dad's the most famous actor. And then there's another version of Brendan Fraser as Brendan Fraser as himself out there. But the Brendan Fraser we're following is his dad's like a movie star, but also a secret agent, and then he doesn't know that. He kind of knows it, kind of doesn't, but he doesn't know how severely he is, and then gets help from a female person that works on Warner Brothers while he was getting fired as being a security guard, because he was a security guard chasing Daffy Duck. Daffy Duck gets him fired. Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny go with him to figure out this mission that they're on, with Acme trying to rule the world. And Acme also is run by Steve Martin. Steve Martin's also in this movie, another big hitter. And then they're basically back in action. You see Bugs Bunny, Daffy Ducks, I mentioned already Shaggy, Scooby-Doo, Elmer Fudd. Elmer Fudd, you see, what's the name? 70 Sam, Tasmanian Devil, a whole bunch of different Looney Tunes characters, all in one different place in all different locations, while you have Steve Martin trying to destroy the world with the Acme company in the real life world, trying to destroy the cartoon world and the real wide world. And it's an interesting movie because it's a spy movie, but also with Looney Tunes in it. And it was right after Space Jam, so technically it was kind of a sequel, but not really an official sequel. That was actually what we got now is Space Jam New Legacy. But Brendan Fraser, Steve Martin, big hitters. This new one is going to have Will Forte and John Cena.